Welcome back to the Breakfast Show 2. Joining me this morning is Susan Patrick Steinfeldt and David Dillard, who are the lead actors of the Bridges of Madison County production by the McLeod Summer Playhouse. Good morning, guys. Thanks so much for joining me.
Good morning.
So the Bridges of Madison County is a popular piece of work. What went into deciding this musical?
Oh my gosh, we weren't involved in making that decision.
Actually, I think what I do remember the director saying was they wanted to pick something for the adult audience.
That's right, yeah.
So this is a love story about people in the second half of their life. Mm-hmm. So it's not like young 20-somethings, it's people over the age of 50 falling in love. Yeah, seasoned.
And so then tell us a little bit about the characters that you guys play.
Okay, well, I'm Francesca, so I'm come from Italy, and I met my husband during World War II, and he was a soldier and brings me over to Winterset, Iowa, and I become a farm wife and come to this world in America that's very new to me, and I'm there for 18 years, and then this National Geographic photographer comes up looking for directions, and we meet, and we get to know each other and fall in love over the course of 4 days.
Wow, that's amazing. And then so talk about your role. What is your character part?
I'm playing Robert, and he, like Susan said, he's a photographer with the National Geographic magazine. And he's someone he's been married in the past, but he's divorced, and he doesn't really fit into the world. He's more of an observer. And then somehow there's something about Francesca that feeds this hole that he's had in his life. And they kind of they awaken something in each other that they had kind of had to put aside for a while.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And so you guys are also professors at SIU.
We are.
How fun is it to actually, perform and be a part of it?
It's fantastic. Yeah. But Susan and I both started, I think, like 18 years ago.
18 years ago, yeah.
Have never worked together.
Oh, yeah, so this is our first time working together,
and it's fantastic. It's been a wonderful experience. There's also some SIU students in the production. It's wonderful working with them. It's a really wonderful mix of, like I said, like seasoned performers as well as students. And it's like a really fantastic mix.
That is so neat. And so how long have you guys been preparing for this production?
We've been rehearsing just under a month. So we open this Thursday and then run Friday, Saturday, and have a Sunday matinee. It's a lot of work. I mean, putting up a musical, and this music is very, the audience is going to love the music. It's everything from operatic to
there's like hoedown
music, a little blues and rock and roll and rockabilly, and it's a pretty amazing score.
It is, and our music, I think, is my favorite. That's like very tender, but at the same time it's passionate, and I think it's going to sweep the audience off their feet. It's just so amazing, the music.
Yeah. And so is there a lot of studying that goes into this? Like, were you watching, the movie of the Bridges of Madison County and studying how those actors did it, or is it kind of playing your own part?
For me, it's playing my own part. I steer clear. I've been doing this for about 40 years, and I steer clear of. I watched the movie back when it came out, and I read the book, and I loved both of them. But I've kind of steered clear of them so I don't steal things. Yeah. So I've kind of made Francesca mine, and it's been a lot of fun. And the musical is very different from the movie in some ways. The story's the same, but they get excited and they sing about it.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I feel like musicals are they're more fun, and they're obviously, a way to get the audience involved, and, they're having a good time. And so how can people get tickets? And do you guys know about how much they are, where we can go to get those tickets?
Yeah, you can go, you can call the McLeod Summer Playhouse box office. We're also on Facebook if you put in McLeod Summer Playhouse, and the phone number's there. And you can also go to the box office during the afternoons. It's open from noon to 6, and get them in person if you want as well.
And when is this happening?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday matinee. It's all those days at 7:30, and then Sundays at 2.
Yeah.
So this week.
Yeah, we open Thursday.
How are you guys feeling?
Good, excited.
Terrific,
We're ready for an audience.
Yeah,
we're ready for an audience. We have 2 more rehearsals, and the lights by Jamin Parker, amazing, and Steffi Molitor's costumes, and M.K. Hughes' set. I mean, it's really been a really
and visually it's a very beautiful show as well.
That is awesome. And so do you guys get to act often, or is this kind of every once in a while type of thing for you all?
It's pretty regular for me. I was a stage actress in New York for 15 years, so I get to do regional theater at least every year, couple of years, and I also have worked in Berlin a lot. So it's pretty normal for me. This is my 4th show at McLeod Summer Playhouse, I think, over the years.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and I would have to say my favorite at this point. It's really a neat script. It's really swept me away.
That is so cool. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on The Breakfast Show,
Thanks for having us.
And if you guys are interested in seeing the Bridges of Madison County, definitely check it out. It's happening this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
and Sunday matinee.
Sunday afternoon. Awesome. Well, go ahead and get those tickets. They would love to see you there. We'll be right back.